Is it possible to understand Vedas after graduation? Is it crucial to know Sanskrit in order to understand the Vedas and other Indian teachings? Is it too late for people above 20 to relearn ancient Indian philosophies and knowledge? It is possible to understand the Vedas anytime in life, even before graduation, even after graduation. You have to put in the time to study the texts. Is it crucial to know Sanskrit to understand the Vedas and Indian teachings? It helps a lot. If you don't know Sanskrit, then you have to rely on translations either into Indian languages or in English. If you are relying on a translation in an Indian language, let's say Hindi or Bengali or whatever language you prefer, or Kannada or Tamil, whichever language you prefer, then what we find is that translations from Sanskrit to Indian languages are quite accurate. But translations from Sanskrit to English are often very unreliable because they are typically done by Western professors, and those cannot be trusted, unfortunately. There have been many instances, many cases of deliberate distortions and mistranslations. There is this very infamous example of the translation of the Bodhayana Shrota Sutra by Romila Thapar, in which a westward migration of Indians was distorted and misinterpreted as an eastward migration of Indians. That's what Romila Thapar did, and this was comprehensively debunked. Right. So this was a translation from Sanskrit to English. So this is just one example. Lots of such examples exist, and therefore I would say it is important to read, to study the Vedas, other teachings in either an Indian language, a modern Indian language, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Gujarati, Marathi, Hindi, whatever, or in Sanskrit itself, if you can. So that is the right way to learn it. Indian English translations are not typically reliable. If you want to study the Bhagavad Gita, I would highly recommend the English translation of Vivek Debroy, which I think is the best translation I've come across. There are many English versions of the of the Bhagavad Gita. I don't recommend any of those except the translation by Vivek Debroy. It's a straight translation. There is no mumbo jumbo in it. There is no interpretation. It is a straight translation. That's what you should study. So that is one English translation that I would recommend. I would not recommend any other English translations. And the third question is it too late for people about 20 to relearn ancient Indian philosophies and knowledge? No, it's not too late. You can certainly begin after 20. Why not? So do that. All the best.